for MMAJunkie.com. I'm here in Guadalajara, Mexico, and we just witnessed former UFC middleweight champion Anderson Silva make a successful return to boxing, defeating Julio Cesar Chavez Jr. in a professional bout here. Anderson, first of all, that was amazing. Everyone online is flipping out. The whole MMA community is super happy for you. I know you expected to do well, but did you expect this? I mean, it just seemed like a magical night for you.
Yeah, it's a magic moment for me, for my team. I'm working hard, and I take this opportunity for showing my respect for box community and for whole professional boxers, you know, and for people in Mexico, you know, and people here in Guadalajara is a very special people, and help me to do my job. You know, everybody here in Mexico is a very special people, and give me a big hug, and I need to say thank you for every single person coming to here to help me, to give me the power. And for my opponent too, you know, is a traditional family, boxing family, and I'm happy because I show my respect for boxing, and I'm working hard for that. I worked for 6 months, very hard, and I'm so happy.
And in there, I think, you know, you turned back the clock. You looked like you were having fun. Your bravado was back. You were challenging him. You were taunting him. We got the vintage Anderson. Did you feel that way? Did you feel like you kind of went back 10 years? Because, I mean, that was a performance that we haven't seen it in quite some time. You looked really young out there. You look great.
Oh, you know, this is very special for me, especially because a lot of people think I'm old, but I'm
my friends, we back. Oh, at Tay Beats. Wagwan, rude boy, wagwan. Ed 20 says, Coach, wasn't happy with my comment earlier. Which comment? Was I not happy? I'm happy with all comments, my friend. I am happy with all comments. Happy to be here with you two early birds getting in here nice and early with your boy. Anderson Silva did good on his boxing debut. It's at Tay Beats. Let me tell you, I think Anderson has actually had, if I'm not mistaken, I don't think they're recorded. I might be wrong. I could be wrong, but I thought he had other boxing matches or other boxing experience. In the Twitter chat, I caught you off guard, didn't I? Let me check the Twitter chat. Let me check my Twitter. He says, Coach, this is what Ed20 says, at Tay. We have a Twitter chat, by the way, on Twitter that many of the people from the stream are chatting in. He says, Coach says this, hey team, not streaming today, going to another frat party to hit on chicks half my age. Don't tell them. That does not bother me. I go to no frat parties, as you know. The coming out joke as well. I didn't see that one. I will get to it. But there was no coming out. But Anderson Silva, I think, did have, I never knew that. Now I got to watch his little box. I'm not sure. But I don't know if those boxing matches at Tay, if they've been actually televised. We're going to get a warm-up. I don't know if either of you two want to warm me up, but we're going to get a warm-up. Unfortunately for me, you know, I'm almost tempted to just do like fun fights. I almost want to just do some fun, entertaining scraps in player matches, because the competitive scene can get quite intense, quite boring. But we're gonna rock some fights here at Tay. Once again, if you feel like getting it in, watching a fight, please let me know. But back to the original point, or at 20. Back to the original point, or the third person. Shout out to all three people in here. If you guys haven't had a chance, hit that like, hit that subscribe, hit that notification. You know I love you. We're gonna have fun. We're going to have fun. We're going to do a little showing off with Sean O'Malley. I do my best to show off. Stand-up isn't my forte, as you guys know. But, yeah, I don't know if those Anderson Silva fights are recorded. Ed20 says he had one boxing match in 1998 and another in 2005. He's 2-1, so he's not the best boxer. And I'll be honest with you. I'll be completely honest. I genuinely thought. Is there videos on YouTube? Check, yeah. At Tay Beats, if you could check, let me know, because that will be what I do next, is literally watch Anderson Silva's. If I've just missed Anderson Silva boxing, I'm shocked that wouldn't have come up in a highlight reel or somebody else wouldn't have grabbed it. But I feel as though it was like, I don't want to sound too corny, but it was almost emotional. I hate to say that because it sounds stupid. We're talking about, and Ed, I'll get your comment in just a second. It was almost emotional because, like, for me, not for probably anybody else, but if you're a huge fan of Anderson, watching him go back and yeah, going back 12 years ago, Ate, yeah, that's a long time. That might not be on you. That might be on a VHS somewhere. But it was just crazy seeing how proud he was, seeing his head movement. His footwork was that was, to me, the most impressive thing about Anderson Silva's boxing was his footwork. He was able to get in and out of range. It looked like MMA again. It looked like what he used to do. Hey, Ate Beats found it on YouTube. Let me know what you see. Let me know if you like it. Ate Beats found Anderson Silva's old boxing matches are still on YouTube. Wowzers. My goodness. This guy, Mickey D's ruined my life. I normally read the people's thing. This guy is intense. He's just trying to hit my block. You mean, Coach, really surprised. Silva's movement is elite. He's, okay, at 20, he's 46 years old. If he was able to do that in a boxing match at 35, I would have been. Ate Beats is saying he's really good. Okay, I'm watching that. I am absolutely watching Anderson Silva fight his boxing match. It's Ate Beats, found it on YouTube. If you're listening to this after the stream and have never seen it like me, I'm checking that out. I'm a huge Anderson Silva fan. Like I've been asked many times on the stream, who's your favorite fighter? It has to be him. He has to be the best that I mean, John Jones might have taken that spot because there was just so long where John Jones was unstoppable. I mean, you guys think back on that. I don't mean to be, not stay on topic here. Boxing Critic Blog, Anderson Silva pro boxing match. Okay, shout out to Boxing Critic Blog, who has the fight there. I don't think anyone's finished Silva since Weidman. Only Weidman got a legit KO. The second Weidman and Jared finish was leg kicks. Yeah, but that's not the only way to lose a fight. I mean, the KO is romantic. The KO is sexy. But that's, I mean, you lose fights by leg kicks. You lose fights by not being able to continue the fight. Anderson that would never have happened to Anderson. I mean, the fact that you're saying that, it's almost worse than a KO. It's more understandable that Anderson was using head movement, didn't step out of range, which is what happened in that Weidman fight. He actually breaks down how he got knocked out by Chris Weidman. And to me, it was very brief, but it was also very interesting because it was technically true why he got knocked out, why Chris Weidman was in range to land. But it also made me think, did you do this because of your age? Did you make this error that you could have never made back when you were younger? You would have never gotten knocked out by Chris Weidman, 4 years before that happened. Karma effect from the broken leg. The universe is crazy. Dude, Ate Beats, please tell me about it. Please tell me about it. Dude, there's a video of Anderson Silva, of Chris Weidman has a new podcast. Chris Weidman has a new podcast, and he had Anderson Silva on. So if you're an MMA nerd and you see this going down, to me, I was like, what? I'm watching this, and Weidman apologizes to Anderson for not being considerate enough of the pain he went through, because now he can empathize. Have you seen Silva and Weidman have a chat about it? Yes, that's what I'm talking about right now. Yes, Ed20, absolutely. I find it bizarre, Ed20 says, of all the guys he fought, Weidman's the one guy that got the finish. Yeah, it is crazy. It is crazy. And if you look, and yeah, Ate, it is crazy stuff. And if you look at Weidman's title run, here's the crazy part to me. I don't want to be a naysayer, because I've said this while Weidman was fighting. Weidman's run, his title run and lead up, I think, and defenses include Anderson Silva 1, right? Which is the knockout, legit knockout of a, at the time, undefeatable Anderson Silva. He did it when Anderson was still had the aura around him. So that's legit. And all of them are legit, obviously, but this is my point. Anderson Silva 1, that was a knockout. Anderson Silva 2, the leg. I think he fought Lyoto Machida, I want to say Vitor Belfort, and maybe one other older Brazilian. I don't know. He fought a string of guys that were on the way out or on the downside. They definitely weren't on the upswing in their career. Lyoto Machida's been on the downswing for quite some time, including that run at middleweight. The knockouts he had at middleweight were Mark Munoz, or fights he had was Mark Munoz and somebody else. It really wasn't. When did Silva fight Weidman? Miss Heavy Hands, will you look up when Silva fought Weidman 1, please? Huh? I think Silva was his only defense. Rockhold beat him after. Okay, well, the lead up then. The lead up to the Silva defense then. His run. Huh? What'd you say? Weidman 1. Mrs. Heavy Hands has been put to work. I told her she's not doing enough for the stream. And so she's looking up the answer for us all right now. Woo! July 6, 2013. Thank you, Mrs. Heavy Hands, with the beautiful presentation of information and phase. And not yet. My dog just got back from a haircut, grooming appointment. Look at this. He looks pretty much the same. He really primarily gets his nails trimmed and grind down, but he looks pretty much the same, but he's nice. 2013, okay, I was about to say, if it was 2012, it would be weird. Why? Oh, I get you, because of the inverse of 2021. That's pretty close. That's something I would have never thought of, I mean. I would have never thought about that. So, Mickey D's ruined my life. Got hit pretty hard in that last round and decided to quit. Shout out to number 4, who decided to join us today. Let's run another. Let's run another. Let's run another. Yeah, so my whole point, which has been a garbled mess, which I acknowledge, but my whole point is Weidman's run to the title has been, those weren't exceptional fighters or guys in their prime. He didn't have that murderer's row. And once he started fighting guys that were elite, he got crushed. It was UFC 162. Shout out Ate for the information. Hey, Tony Trill, welcome to the stream. Welcome to your team, Tony. Tony says, what up, coach? Just got a nice blunt chilling. You trying to run one on PS4? Of course. Let's go, Tony. Let's run one right now, my guy. What is, Tony Trill, what is your PSN? I'd be more than happy to run something with you. Silva, 162, Weidman, 261. Wow. Dude, this is crazy. Ate, what do you do for a living? How do you find these? My God. Mrs. Heavy Hands, can I tell you something?
What?
And so this Ate Beats, who is in our chat right now, found this thing out. Chris Weidman, Anderson Silva broke his leg, as you know, against Chris Weidman at UFC 162, right?
Okay.
Chris Weidman broke his leg in a very similar fashion at UFC 261.
That is interesting.
You're the numbers person. Connect it. Put it together. She's blown away. She's just not showing it. She's just not showing it. She's blown away. She's hiding it because she wants to keep her composure. Tony Trill. A game for... Oh, I got you on my friends list right there. A game 4 MVP. And you're right, Coach. Chris's run was going 8-0. And that included old Brazilians like Vitor, Belfort, post USADA, and back and forth Silvas. Yes, I did. At 20, I worked out this morning. I actually did work out. It was not a leg day, but I definitely hit my shoulders and my back in a return workout. So we didn't go all the way in. I mean, it's been over a week at this point, so I had to go in and just let things happen. What weight class do you want this at, Tony Trill? Insane, isn't it? Seems like a karma effect, but did Weidman deserve karma? Did Weidman deserve karma for that? You know what I do think was disgusting was how after the Silva fight, where Silva broke his leg, Anderson Silva... Hold on, Coachy. I worked out just to eat 2 paninis and a roast beef sandwich. There you go. Get it in, man. But Anderson Silva, what was I just about to say? Oh, yeah, it was Ray Longo. After the leg was broken, Ray Longo came out and said, yeah, we trained that. That was called destruction. Bragging about breaking Anderson Silva's leg and that he trained to do that. It was disgusting. It was disgusting, and you can say I'm too passionate about it if you want. But in sport, this is a sport. This isn't trying to kill you. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't want to actually harm somebody like that. Like that, you shouldn't be, even if you did. Let's say you went to the gym and you knew Anderson likes the leg kick, so you literally practiced to do that. You shouldn't be saying that publicly. This is martial arts. And I'll get off my soapbox. Ed 20 says, yeah, that's harsh. He doesn't deserve it. He didn't maliciously do it. Leg kicks are a part of the game. Yeah, leg kicks are definitely a part of the game. And checking leg kicks, more importantly, are a part of the game. You know. Weidman doesn't deserve that at all, but the universe felt differently. Yeah, definitely. He didn't deserve it. As far as I can tell, Weidman himself seems like a great guy. He seems like a wonderful person. I mean, you're hard-pressed to find someone, maybe Luke Rockhold, who doesn't like Chris Weidman, or doesn't show huge respect for him. Anybody else find a correlation between Weidman's wins and losses and USADA? USADA. Anybody else? Is there a correlation? Is that something I'm making up? For some reason, I've dreamed about that happening to Connor. Oh my goodness. Oh my god. Oh, you don't mean like you've dreamed, you've wanted it. You've had a dream about that happening. Literally. Okay. I was like, geez, that's a harsh thing to wish on somebody. A4 game MMA, getting it in. Be careful you don't manifest that. Yeah. Seriously, you don't want to speak that stuff in the... Like, I envisioned it. Not that I want it to happen. Yeah, I hope that never I hope to never see that, you know. But it's part of the sport. It is part of the sport. And with these calf kicks, the rise of the calf kick is like, there's a chance we're going to see it. There's a better chance we're going to see that happen again today than we did back when it happened with Anderson Silva. Anderson Silva was technically throwing a calf kick, what we call nowadays the calf kick. He was throwing it at Weidman. Not many people threw the calf kick back then. Brett Primus. I think Brett Primus should get a lot of more mention that he does for the calf kick. Brett Primus landed a calf kick against Michael Chandler that won him the Bellator title. That's the most famous calf kick I've seen outside of the Dustin Poirier, of course. Calf kick. Ate Beat says, any thoughts can become into reality if there's energy behind it. You're good. Just don't put energy behind it. Hey, I'm open to those. I mean, I'm open. I like to hear people's perspectives, and I appreciate that. I like to hear that. Ed20 says, I don't think it's necessarily that, Coach. The new wave of middleweights came through. Romero, Rockhold, Bisping went on a run. Bisping is not included in that new wave. Rob moved up. You got to evolve or risk becoming extinct. That's a point, too. Because I guess, yeah, I mean, that's a fair point. Because for Weidman to have gone 8-0, he simply was going through the competition that was available. At that point, there wasn't like they didn't put him up against anybody. Maybe you could make an argument for the Luke Rockhold fight not happening before. But who knows? I don't know. I can't remember the circumstances of why Luke and Weidman didn't meet. But I thought they had a beef well before that fight. Agree, Coach, but Joe Rogan always credits Benson Henderson. Yeah, Benson Henderson's got to be up there, too. And also, if you guys don't remember, I hate to nerd out too hard on you. I mean, there's only two of us in here right now. But Benson Henderson also started this thigh punch that actually started to pick up for a while. I mean, that's deep in the weeds, but Benson Henderson used to do this thigh punch, and I've heard, I mean, it's not like you're going to stop a fight with that, but it affects movement. It's legit. But it's just so risky. Weidman's only lost that fight because he threw that spinning kick, acted out of character because that's a WB trait because they train together. What's WB? Oh, WB. Wonder Boy. Ah, gotcha, yes. Benson used to fight with a toothpick in his mouth, didn't he? Yes, he did. Yeah, Wonder Boy. Yeah, Benson Henderson fought, I think, every single UFC fight he had a toothpick. I think he had a toothpick in his mouth. Which is insanity, dude. That is a telltale sign that we were watching old school fighting. Because the referees knew he had a toothpick in his mouth. Everybody knew. It was on camera. We all knew Benson Henderson. We did. Dude, we were watching, that is old. We're going to look back at that and be like, dude, that is we'll look at the shorts with all the advertisements all over it. Benson Henderson literally had a toothpick in his mouth. And we're all like, that's cool. Damn, that's risky. Couldn't you risk that going down your throat? How's the commission allowing that? Commission did not allow that. I guarantee you the commission's like, nope. The doctor or the person that pats them down and checks their mouth guard probably was told to check for it. That's all they can do. And then the coach hands you your toothpick, and that's it. You get around the system. That's how that works, dude. But seriously, not to belabor the point here, but Benson Henderson became a champion with a toothpick in his mouth. That dude was a legend, dude. Don't let the way... I throw around that word maybe too much, but he was. He should be... He represented something different in MMA for sure. He was one of those first, that kind of wave, that Rory McDonald wave of guys that were just MMA fighter. They weren't like, yeah, he was a karate guy. He had a karate background. But he had that ground game. Ed20 says, the toothpick is giving him heart palpitations. Just thinking about it, what can go seriously wrong? Yeah, and you know what? I mean, fine, put your own health at risk if you want to, but what if the toothpick went into your opponent's eye? Like, that's what's crazy. That's what's insane. I think I missed his era, but he's a great fighter for sure. Yeah, dude, that was Anthony Pettis' prime. That era was like Anthony Pettis' prime. You can make an argument that was Jose Aldo's kind of the beginning of his prime. That was a special era when he was at his best. So, do you know the match between Paul versus Woodley in the rematch? Yeah, I do. I do know about that. Tony Trill says facts. Him and Gilbert inspired Khabib. Really? Tony Trill, I've never heard that ever. If you can tell me more, I know you're playing me right now. Perhaps beating me because I've not been paying attention. Started watching MMA at the right time because I started watching Brock at the beginning of John's path to greatness. Yeah, dude, we understate how important Brock Lesnar, Ronda Rousey, Conor McGregor, how important those guys are for this sport and how badly we need another one. Are you interested in Gemtria? I've never heard of this. I've never heard of Gemtria. I've never heard of that. Without them, we don't get some of the fans. The sport doesn't grow. But to your point, the Tyron Woodley fight, the Paul versus Tyron Woodley, what do you mean the rematch? Are you talking about the rematch clause that if Tyron Woodley wins, that Paul gets another fight? We really missed out on Prime Chris versus Prime Rockheld, the rematch. Yeah, oh, yes, we did miss out on that. But what is... I want to know what Gemtria is. As well. I'm asking at Tay Beats a lot of questions. But, you know, to speak a little bit about that Woodley fight, I know I'm on my soapbox here a little bit. But I want to talk. I want to hear what you guys have to say too. But when it comes to... Woo! Oh, I thought I got that. Woodley, I still think, you know, Anderson's fight kind of shook my confidence in what I think is going to happen to Tyron Woodley when he and Paul meet in the squared circle, I think next month. Whoa! Woo! It's a wrap. It's been 14 minutes and Coach hasn't shot for a takedown. We want Killer Coach. You got him. But shout out to Tony Trill, who did a great job. Respect. That was a great fight. Let me send more respect. Great fight, my man. But Gematria is a hidden language. Is that a language from... is that an old Israeli... Is that tied to Israeli hidden language? Is that... I feel like I've heard of that. Is there somewhere in Africa... or black Israelis or something like that? Is that am I correct on that? Khabib said that he saw Benson versus Gilbert live and it inspired him. Oh my God. Holy cow. Yes, Tony Trill, we can get a rematch in for sure. I love T Wood, but Anderson's a competent striker. T Wood backs up and throws a counter overhand. There you go. So there you go. Ed 20's preaching the truth. Okay, because I'm telling you, you've got a guy, Anderson Silva, is more than a competent striker. He's more than a competent boxer. He's an elite striker on the feet. I would almost be interested in seeing Anderson Silva fight a kickboxing match against somebody his age. I would like to see a kickboxing match. Maybe he doesn't do MMA. No more MMA, but let's see kickboxing. Does he still have it? Like, if he can use all of his weapons, that would be exciting. Tony Trill, we're doing random fights with Tony Trill. Yeah, T-Wood got leg kicks. Nasty right overhand, wrestling. That's it. Yeah, people don't remember. T-Wood has nasty leg kicks. Ate Beat says, I can do stats on McGregor versus Poirier and predict that fight. Please predict that fight. I'm calling it without the stats. I'm gonna say that Conor McGregor comes out the winner of that fight. I've changed my mind. I do think Conor McGregor is gonna win that fight. We have not seen somebody fall victim. Anybody that's fallen victim to the calf kick has not fallen victim to it twice. Any major fighter, it hasn't happened to Michael Chandler again. It hasn't happened to. Didn't happen again to Sean. Ed 20 says Dustin's winning because I picked Conor. That's right. Tony just says, no way, that's crazy, coach. I'm glad Andy got one back for MMA. Connor let us down. Yes, he did let us down. Yeah, I'm picking him. I'm going with Connor. Because I want you to rewatch that fight, Tony Trill. I want you to rewatch, and Ed. I want you to rewatch that fight. Did we just get a mirror match on randoms? Oh! Think about it. Dustin versus Connor is very similar to Andy versus Chris. In which respect? In which respect? I mean, Connor was winning that fight. Connor was lighting up Dustin in the beginning. I changed my mind because I watched the fight again. And Connor was winning that fight. I mean, there was definitely a point where things changed. But I think Connor's going to walk away winner in this one. And I think he's going to stop Dustin. I think we're going to see a stoppage here, man. I really do. I don't think Connor's the greatest. I think Connor is not going to get the title again. Connor's not seeing a belt at 155. But I think he beats Dustin. There's just something, he has Dustin's number in some weird way. It's weird. He knows Dustin. And it showed in that last fight until it didn't. Chris beat Andy, and the aura kind of disappeared in the second fight. The fight ended in a leg finish. Connor's aura kind of went and looked human. I think he'll lose. The leg kick did a number. Leg kick did a number. It definitely did a number. But I think guys have shown the ability to learn from that thing. Who knows? We're both guessing. We're both taking shots in the dark. Both guys have finished each other before. I would argue, obviously, the finish at 155 is much more important because that's the fight they're having again. But, yeah, I'm going to go with Connor on that one. I am. But I will say this. I'm not excited for this fight. If this fight got... I hope it doesn't happen. I don't want anybody getting injured. But let's say... Hey, Susan, welcome to the stream. Welcome to your team. Let's say Dustin got injured. I would be more excited for a Gaethje fight. Like, that fight, I would be actively looking online for news about. I don't care. This Dustin Poirier versus Conor 3, news needs to be pushed to me for me to care about it. If something big happens, I'm not going to know until it hits Twitter and it's put in my face, because I'm not looking for it. I'm not pulling that information. It's just not exciting to me. It doesn't mean anything. I would be more excited for almost anybody else in the top 5 than Conor McGregor to fight Dustin Poirier. And vice versa. Tony Trill says, yeah, I agree, coach. Way more hyped for Wonder Boy. Yeah, yes! Dude, I'm so excited. I am so excited for Wonder Boy versus Burns. I'm so excited. And I was saying, no way, crazy we got Benny. Yeah, it's crazy we did random when we both got Dariush. It's crazy. Hey! Honey! Welcome to the stream. Welcome to your team. Young Precious Ethan has made it back to the stream. My friend. Welcome back. I appreciate you all being here. If you would do me a huge favor and hit that like, hit that subscribe, and hit that notification, my friends. We're having a good time with a game for MVP. That's Tony Trill. Team member Tony Trill's in the building. We are having fun. We did randoms. And here we go. Oh! Oh my God. Oh! Oh my God. Xavier Guerrero! Welcome to the stream. Welcome to your team. Xavier Guerrero, I appreciate you being here, my man. We are having some fun with some UFC. Oh! We're having some fun with some UFC 4. Let's go, baby. Woo! It's a wrap. It's a wrap because we respect our opponent, our friend, and teammate. Nice job to you, Tony Trill. You are a challenge. You're a good fighter. Keep up the work, and you'll do it. Ethan says, I can't wait to play Apex again. Oh, wait, I missed Ed 20. Ed 20 says, ain't fighting for glory. He's achieved it. Just about money and exposure and keeping relevant. He's literally fighting so he can sell whiskey. That might be his motivation. He hasn't said that. I don't know. I think he's a fighter at heart. I feel like Connor is going to fight. Connor would be fighting someone in a parking lot right now if he weren't fighting. I suspect. Ethan says, I can't wait to play Apex again with fixed settings. Dude, Ethan, I had so much fun playing Apex. I had a blast. Like, I can't, these are games I've seen. That's a game I just missed. Battlefield, I just missed. Apex Legends, I've just missed because it looks like a cartoon to me. And it's a game that I would look at and just not play because it looks like a cartoon. I'm just going to be dead serious. It's just weird. So here we go. Let's get into ranked and see where we are. Oh no, we've got these. Coach, I like your take too. I put 300 on Connors last time, but left thinking he won the round. Yes. I appreciate that, Tony. Yeah, I think we obviously are seeing the same things. Ethan says that's wrong. Connor fights because he loves it. He's rich no matter what. That I agree with that. I think he'd be fighting no matter what. Coach, did you watch? Yeah, I'm not reading that disgusting comment. That foul comment. I'm not reading it. Tony Trill, yeah, Tony. I think we're just seeing the same thing, and it's just hard to. You guys just go watch it again. Watch the first fight and tell me if we're wrong. If Tony has it wrong, or if I have it wrong. Connor was winning that fight, and it's hard to remember until you actually see it. But Connor was definitely winning this fight. Let's see here. I'm gonna go with Cyborgy. Let's see. Switch stance. Golly. Let's see my move, my footwork. Yeah, I'm probably going to have to go with, I really hate these weight classes. I'm terrible at these weight classes, like just terrible. And so it's really, and one was winning clinch, but stance is asking for leg kicks. Yeah, boxing stance got him leg kick, but Connor's heavy on that lead foot. That's what I never understood about the criticism of the boxing stance. Yes, it's definitely rife for leg kicks, but his other stance, that karate taekwondo stance, is real heavy on the lead foot. He throws a hard left. I mean, he puts a lot of weight on that foot, and it's out there to be kicked. I don't know if he came out in his traditional stance, what would have changed? Are you saying he could have closed? Oh, he could take the foot away easier because there's more space there. Oh no, it's WRDMTL. Oh my god, no. No. Trilogies usually lean to whoever wins round 2. That's interesting. He says, and no question, Dustin has better chin. He won one round. Let me see those comments just a second. And he says, why don't you use Alja? They're your type of fighter. Connor was winning the fight. There's no debate. Yeah, he was winning that fight. But Ethan, before you got in here, I'm not necessarily riding for Connor. I'm just saying I think he'll lose to almost everybody else in the top 5. I really do. And he might lose to Dustin. I'm not going to bet on this Dustin fight. I wouldn't put money on this fight. I mean, that's the one intriguing part, is like, who's going to win it, you know? Who gets number 3? And then let's just see. And part of me is almost rooting for Dustin. Ethan says it's a god-awful take. It's mine, though. I don't know why. Dustin Poirier just doesn't excite me for fights either. He really doesn't. Like, I was really not excited for Dustin Poirier versus Khabib. I was like, oh, God, let's get this over with. Tony Trill, oh, my God, this guy is crazy. Hold on, guys. Coach, your IQ is higher. than your takes, man. Oh, come on. Come on. Young Precious Huddy. I feel like that is appropriate. And Tony, I'll get right to your comments here. I'm going to try to catch up here. I know I've missed a couple. Tony says he was, but if he don't put him away, Dustin's going to wear him out and ask Holloway with 99 cardio. Yeah, that's true. If Conor does his normal, comes in with the cardio he's probably going to have. He hates running. He does not like cardio. Coach is fluently flowing bad takes out of his mouth. Oh, come on. Come on. I don't think that take is oh so bad. I don't think the take is oh so bad. I've laid out the reasons for it. I just think Conor, like, we don't, you know, Conor can make these adjustments. These are relatively minor adjustments that Conor could make, I feel. When I say minor, who knows? Maybe he has to completely retrain himself, and it's a pretty significant change he's got to make. But, you know, I think there were extenuating circumstances. You could read he was thinking about the Pacquiao fight at the time. He was clearly training for a boxing match. Didn't take this seriously. Oh, my God. If anybody's been a fan of this, not fan, but a team member long enough, you've seen WRDMTL. He's just the bane of my existence, I feel like, in this game. Probably the guy we fought the most in ranked fights. Truly a pain to fight. He's a top 100 fighter. Oh, my God. Tony Troll says, just feels like Dustin has a lot of options. Cardio, boxing, chin throws, and grappling. Yes, he definitely does. Xavier Guerrero says, when did I start the channel? I started it last August, but I really only played career mode, and I still have those career mode videos up, and I did terribly. I mean, it was almost comical at the end, but I had fun. It was a lot of fun. And then I started really fighting online again in this game because I've played all the other MMA games. I probably started fighting online 4 months ago maybe. So, not long with UFC 4, but I've only played really sports combat games before this. Fight Night. Coach, how was the, once again, Ed20 trying to turn this into a freaky deaky channel. Wants to hear a little bit more sexual talk, so he's trying to get me to say some nasty things. I mean, dang, you've done 110 episodes of these. Yes, I basically just record when I play. You know, I just basically record when I play. You can go back. If you started 4 months ago, that's impressive. Yeah. This game, I mean, once again, I've played all MMA games that have been, I mean, this is my thing. I love sport. I love combat games. I love fighting games. That's just what I play. So, you know, I think it's much easier for me to come into this game. That's why my wrestling, I think, is stronger. Yeah, Guerrero, it's a lot. That's a lot of time played. Yeah, Guerrero, and that's not even it. It's not like I recorded every single moment of me playing this game. So there's times I've spent outside, much time I've spent outside of the stream, practicing, you know, just trying to get better, shoring up my flaws. Ed20 says, Coach, have you faced your neighbor yet? I don't know. They're moving out. Shout out to that whole situation. The neighbors have been, I don't know if they've been kicked out, that we haven't been officially told, but the neighbors are supposed to move out tomorrow. They had another domestic violence situation where the police got called. We heard everything. I know there's other comments in here, but I'll tell you what happened with my neighbor in case you want to hear, and then I'll try to hop back in the comments. I know I've missed some comments. I'm not ignoring anybody, but I want to share this with you because I complain so much about my neighbors and what they've done to my apartment. They flooded my apartment. They have parties late at night. They do all these things. So a couple days ago, right, we found out last week that they're moving out on the tomorrow, and that's a good thing. But yeah, 2 days ago, hey, Xavier Guerrero's Apex updated. A lot of downloads needed to be updated. Yeah, shout out Guerrero. Oh no! Oh, I hate this guy so much. We heard this woman she got choked by her boyfriend, and, you know, she was screaming and yelling and doing all sorts of craziness. And then the police were called. And so, you know, and luckily tomorrow is her last day in the apartment, and no more torture from her, Ed. But Xavier Guerrero, yeah, I'm shocked. 13 hours is a long time to wait for your game to get updated. But back to the comments. If you started 4 months ago, that's impressive. Conor is one of the best in the world, Ethan says. He loses once, and you think he loses to a top 5. Come on. You would start Dariush in 2 rounds max. I don't know if that's true. Tony Trill says he just feels like Dustin has a lot of options. Yes, Tony Trill. He was, but didn't put him away. Dustin's going to wear him out. Yes. Okay, so Tony Trill thinks that Dustin is going to hang in there. And that's what, if Dustin wins, it's going to be via attrition, weathering the storm. You didn't distract him, Xavier. You just got him rocked. Nah, you didn't distract me. You didn't distract me at all. Xavier Guerrero, this is how I play. My goodness, Xavier Guerrero, thanks for saying that, but if it wasn't you, I'd be talking to myself, distracting myself. I mean, if nobody was in here, I would still be talking. And definitely distracting myself with some whatever conversation came up. We got WRDMTL. Coach, do you forget Conor's streak winning a round against Khabib? Yeah, no. I wouldn't bring up the Khabib fight. I wouldn't bring up the Khabib fight as an example. I'll take it. Ah. Hey, Will So Serious, welcome to the stream. Welcome to your team. Will So Serious, folks, is the at MMA Gaming on Twitter. He's the champion. Our middleweight champion of MMA Gaming has decided to bless us with his championship level presence. How are you doing, Will So Serious? Ethan says, I meant his streak prior. Oh my goodness, guys. Shout out to all 8 people in here. If you're having a good time with your boy, talking MMA, talking about life, talking about fights, hit that like. If you're not a part of the team, hit that subscribe. Let's get to 170 today. Let's make it 170. We are at 169. Let's make it 170. My dog just woke up from that noise I just made. Will So Serious, aha, thank you, my brother. I think MMA Gaming has died off, though. Haven't heard anything from them in a while. Hope you're doing good, buddy. I am Will So Serious, and yeah, at MMA Gaming definitely died off. They haven't been posting. Towards the end, it got slow, and I thought we were building up some steam there. I thought we were getting some additional attention, especially with the championship battle between Seb Contra and myself. You know, people were starting to pick up interest, and it's just been hard. So Ed 20 says, apparently Justin won 1 round against Khabib, according to the judges. I know it's stupid, but Justin was in armbar and almost got finished. Right. I don't think he won that round either. I didn't see it. Ethan says, of course, it's boring. Females unranked. Oh my God. Oh my God. Ethan, please don't hate on the ladies. In the game, it is terrible. But in real life, man, I'm watching high level women's MMA, UFC caliber MMA fighting. Women's, men's, I don't care. I'm watching it. If you're, all the female champions, all the women champions are watchable. Please. Tony Trill says, Dustin wars are tougher than Conor's. Nate, twice. Mendez, Justin, better Alvarez, Hooker. Dustin's are harder. Yes. Dustin's fights were harder. Ethan says he's only watching Shields. Oh my God. for different reasons. Yeah, no, I agree. Will So Serious says, it's a real shame. I want to do one more MMA game match before I hanged it up. Yes. I hope they bring it back. I'll be here for them. I liked MMA gaming. I liked the experiences we've had. I think a lot of guys had fun. You know, it was a space for those of us that aren't ESFL caliber fighters. Like, I'm not ready for the ESFL, but you know, it gave me a space to compete and to try to win. I know it's a small, you know, league, just like the ESFL. The one I'm in right now is super small, but that's where I'm at right now. Coach has a point. All the female champions are entertaining. I'm not trying to watch Volk leg kick somebody. Oh! Oh my God. Oh. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Here we go. Ethan says, I'm watching Volk over any female. You're crazy. Shevchenko is more complete than a lot of guys in the UFC. Tony Trill, Shevchenko is better than her skill set, and it's not because of the fighters she's fighting, which the level of competition is lower. Let's not fool ourselves. It's not a fully developed division yet. 125 still needs to have some stars come through, but Shevchenko's might be the most skilled fighter, and you can make an argument she might be the most skilled fighter in the UFC. Just the depth of what she can do competently, her competence at different crafts, jiu-jitsu, kickboxing, boxing, grappling, wrestling. I mean, dang, I don't know. Maybe you can say John Jones doesn't have better kickboxing than Valentina Shevchenko. Never going to be a stacked female division. They suck. What, Ethan? Oh, my goodness. Xavier Guerrero points out it's Argentina versus Paraguay right now. I think you're talking about football. But Nunez is 2-0 against Shevchenko. Yes, you're right. Tony Trill, Nunez is 2-0 against Shevchenko. You can make an argument that Shevchenko may have won their second fight. It was a judge's decision, of course, that seemed to favor Valentina. Oh no! We both knocked each other down. Dang it. Oh, I don't know who won. Yes, football, the soccer football. But yeah, but Nunez, I feel like Nunez is much more a case where it's like she is so powerful, she's so strong. I like you, Coach, but no way is Shevchenko more skilled than Usman, Yan, Volk, Poirier, etc. Hey, no, Will So Serious, I appreciate. No, I like discussion. Even if you said, Coach, that's the dumbest thing ever. These are who the best are. I like the debate. I know you. I like you too, Will. You don't have to preface any disagreement. And I appreciate where you're coming from. But, I'm talking skill for skill. Usman cannot kickbox like Valentina Shevchenko. He does not have the proficiency as a kickboxer. There's no way you're going to convince me that Usman's as good a kickboxer as Valentina Shevchenko. It's just not happening. He's not as great a boxer. He doesn't have as good as jiu-jitsu game as she has. He doesn't have those skills developed. He doesn't necessarily need them. The other ways that he's strong and powerful, they're overwhelming. And that's the same thing with Amanda Nunez. Where she is strong, she's just so overwhelmingly strong. It's crazy. Valentina leverages that wide range of skills. Guys, just imagine a male fighter with Yeah. I mean, dude, Valentina, if that was a guy at 185 that had every skill that Valentina Shevchenko had, that would be way better. That guy would kill Israel Adesanya. And it's going to happen. That guy will destroy Israel Adesanya. If a guy develops a skill set that looks and can fight like Valentina Shevchenko, please. Please. It's a wrap. Oh, this is such an ugly fight. I appreciate Valentina's ability. Hold on one second. I appreciate Valentina's, however, I can't compare them when the competition... Okay, so that was what I was saying. So, Will, that's a valid point. That's a valid point. The fight results, you can't compare the title runs because the competition is different. But just comparing what the fighters are capable of, their skill set, individual, regardless of the competition, their individual skill sets, it's just hard to argue against the fact that Valentina's might be the deepest. Who else can do what she does? Oh my God. All right, I got to try to do something here. This guy. And Will, I hope you don't feel like you're being bullied or whatever. I mean, it's just a conversation. It's just a conversation, but I do feel strongly about Valentina. I'm that impressed with what she does to the let me not say competition, just what she's displayed. What Valentina Shevchenko has done in there. It's crazy. It's weird how competent, and then she also shoots guns. Like, she's an excellent marksman as well. She speaks 5 languages. But has Val done it against somebody high level? Yes, she fought Joanna Jędrzejczyk. And I'm glad you liked the debate, Will. She fought Jędrzejczyk and did a great job. Oh my goodness. I cannot stand this division. I hate it so much. Oh, and why would they match me up right away? I mean, let me stop complaining into your guys' ears. I hate this division. It's just so crazy. 47-48. I could have won that fight. Joanna Jędrzejczyk was undersized, but Joanna Jędrzejczyk still had... I bet you Joanna Jędrzejczyk beats every single other woman at 125. I bet you she beats everybody at 125. I mean, she's a monster. She's still very good. She's only lost all these losses are to the champions. The second fight was close for Nunez standards. Yes, it was very close. You can argue that she won. Hey, little Lanny, welcome to the stream. Welcome to your team. I'm going to take a break from that. I'm taking a break from that. I'm going to get a fight in. I'm going to get a fight in somewhere. Look at my fight history. Look at the... Oh, my God. This guy's like... Okay, look at this. WRDMTL, Homeward Vortex, Bad, LA. If we look at the leaderboards... Oh, my God. It's just so ugly. I need to get back at it. Let me see here. There's Mob Pressure. Wow, this guy's a beast. So here we go. What is up? I'm just looking for these guys because I feel like these are top 100 guys. Maybe not. Oh, I thought I saw Vortex in there last week, but there's Deagle Fly. Yeah, what's his name? WRDMTL is right up here in the top one. I mean, he's so close. Are you going to stream Fortnite this week? I didn't have it on the schedule, but I am going to stream Fortnite. You know what? Xavier Guerrero, you requested Fortnite. I'm going to actually add Fortnite to the schedule. I forgot that you requested Fortnite. And that is a game. There's 2 games I've been trying to get on the schedule. So I might stream another day where I do Fortnite and Soul Calibur. I might add a day to the schedule where I do Fortnite and Soul Calibur. I'm not sure. Ethan says, I'll play that with you too. Okay, great. Yeah, we might, because I did promise. I didn't promise Soul Calibur, but I did say Fortnite or Minecraft, and that's important. I'll bring it back. I'm going to do that. I'm gonna definitely bring in Fortnite. as a shooter, because I need to open my mind a little bit here. So, you guys, I don't mean to bore you with all the talk. Let's get into a quick fight. So, I think my record, real quick. Let's go back and see my record, because I think I'm 20-6, which is one of the worst starts I've had in this game. Yeah, look at this. Oh no, I'm 21-5. Golly, that is so bad. Lil Lenny wants a scrap. We will give Lil Lenny a scrap. You guys, I don't know if anybody knows what it means to be a geriatric millennial, but I'm in my late 30s. The bladder's starting to go on me. So if you don't mind, I'm going to take a break and struggle to dribble a little bit into the toilet. I'll be right back. Give me just 5 minutes while you listen to the soothing sounds of who's on PS4 to fight? Can you let your wife play this round? Oh, hold on 1 second. Let me get her. Hold on. All right, I'm back. Your boy is back. Okay, so I did ask my wife to play a game, and I think, convinced her to come out here. Lil Lenny, he has a new fighter here he wants to go up against. Your boy, Coach Heavy Hands. Let's see what we can do with Leon Edwards. Let's see. Ethan, I'm going to catch up here. Ronda Rousey beat Betch Guerrero. Oh, here she is, folks. So, Xavier Guerrero. Yes, Xavier, yes. Xavier Guerrero, here is your wish. It's become a command of ours. You are about to see the premiere of Mrs. Heavy Hands fighting. It wasn't a thorough one, but I definitely put them under. I give them a quick rinse. But let me show you this here. Let's get you somebody good. Okay, here you go. Mrs. Heavy Hands, here you go. This is the premiere of, here you go, talking to the thing. All right, she's a little shy, so here she goes. She's going to go with Leon Edwards. We're going to go with Leon Edwards. Say hello to the people.
Hi, guys.
There you go.
So what buttons do what?
It's a lot. So
what are the important ones?
So punches, kicks, block.
Which one?
This blocks the head. Both triggers block the body. You move with the...
Ready.
They said, hi, Mrs. Heavy Hand.
Who is this?
That's who you're fighting.
I knew that. Who is
Ethan just says, hello, Mrs. Heavy
it?
Hands.
Hello, Ethan. You're about to watch this guy. Oh my god.
Oh, she run! Oh, he's talking. That is not me.
That is all me.
That is all her. Oh my gosh. Oh, we're watching Mrs. Heavy Hand's debut. Lil Lenny's just dancing in your face. Oh!
Come on.
She got a rock.
How did I...
She got to stop. Oh! Mrs. Heavy Hands. She takes it.
Thank you very much.
Good job, Mrs. Heavy Hands. Shutting them down. That was little Lenny Trolls being very nice. Yes. Shout out to Little Lenny. Oh, I'm sorry, Little Lenny is back. Shout out to Little Lenny is back. Little Lenny is back. You shouldn't have a frown on your face. Very good job, Little Lenny. You put a smile on a woman's face today. Thank you for being a sport. Shout out to Little Lenny. And shout out to Xavier Guerrero for the idea. Yes, she is better than me. She is better than me. She's who I train with. She's who I train with. A little bit different right now. I might sound a little bit muffled, not the normal voice, because I need to change over my microphone, guys. So just give me 1 second to do that. I should be changed over now. Yeah, Tony says if that doesn't get a subscriber, nothing will. That was awesome. That was actually awesome, man. Let's get a real fight in with Lil Lenny Trolls. Val could have 20 defenses. She's never going to be better than Jones, Khabib, GSP. Will, so serious. Back to the conversation. I want to clarify. I really want you to understand, because if you, the way you're hearing my point, I have to sound like a maniac to you. Whoever agrees with me, we have to sound insane to you with the way I think you're understanding the point. And what I'm saying isn't that Val is better than Jones, Khabib, or GSP. Not even close. Her championship legacy and reign can't be compared to theirs, because they fought in much more developed divisions against much more skilled fighters. What I am saying is just look at Valentina. Write down all the disciplines that she's highly proficient at. Stop, just jot them all down and do the same for Jones, Khabib, GSP, and all of them. Valentina's list will be longer. Use Vicente Luque. I will use Vicente Luque next. You guys want to see a fighter? We'll put him out there. We're going to put out whatever fighter you want to see. Whoever agrees with me, hit that like and subscribe. Let me see what you said. I missed what you said. Xavier Guerrero, I missed what you said. You said hit that like and subscribe. But thank you. Yes, please hit that like, hit that subscribe, hit that notification. I understand what you're saying. I could make the argument that a young Rory McDonald. Okay, and I will. I don't want to keep poking the bear here, but Rory McDonald, once again, did not. A young Rory McDonald couldn't kickbox like that. Yet when Rory faced tougher competition, his skill set diminished. Yeah, but then you could argue that his skill set wasn't as deep. As if Coach goes all 5 rounds and the missus gets a finish in just over a minute. Would rather watch her gameplay, to be honest, Coach. Yes, I would too. If she came out of the gate fighting everybody like that, I would be blown away. Ed20 says, this is pointless, move on from the combo, yes. No, Ethan, she does not beat me in 1 round. That's not how this goes. Any game we play, the house rules are I have to win. Of course, I am the man of the house, and she's not allowed to claim victory over me in any situation. As I've expressly, I've told you all, I run this ship with an iron fist. Tony Troll says Shevchenko is a real-life Black Widow trilingual martial artist. Knows... It's a debate, lad, in the words of the weekend. Save your tears. Yes, I agree. I'm with the debate. I'm fine with the debate myself. I like it. But I don't want to irritate anybody either. Asia UFC fighter. Yeah, dude, Tony Trill, you're 100% right. Tony Xavier, I don't have a Nintendo, or else Smash Brothers would probably be playing right now. That game looks like something I would be hooked on based on the games I've been finding fun recently. I would love to play Smash Brothers. But in real life, yeah, dude, Valentina's like, it's incredible who she is. Or with Coach. Ed left it and you kept going. You're debating yourself. No, Huddy, no disrespect. Shout out to young precious Huddy, Ethan. I definitely was involved. I'm guilty too. I was in there with Will debating with him and because it was more me when I was talking about Valentina. It was actually more exciting, just really appreciating her. Who is Proto? Will So Serious says, who is Proto? Proto is a gentleman from the UK. Shout out to our man Proto. He was actually, he's a great guy. He was one of the first people to ever be in the chat. I think Ryan Strange was the very first sub. There's a guy named Ryan Strange who's popped into the stream one time since. He used to watch the career fights that I used to do, the story mode or career mode in this. He used to show up. And then I think Proto was the next person, and then Critical Sandman was after him. Those, he was literally the first or second or third person in the stream. And Proto's, regularly popped in. He's now not in as much because he's working, but he's a great guy, great kid. I have nothing but a lot of positive things to say about him. He does he gets competitive though. He gets competitive. He wants, if you ran into him in a league, as you know, Will, he can turn up. That's for sure. But I'm glad to have you here, Will. I'm glad he's here. Shout out to everybody. Trying to go up against Lil Lenny Trolls. Yes, that Callum lad. Yes, that's Callum. That is Callum. Proto, a.k.a. Callum. But I think, yeah, you guys spoke after your at MMA gaming fight, and I think you guys ended up burying the hatchet, which is a good thing. I think that's healthy all around. Oh my goodness. But I saw 2 or 3 days ago, EA UFC Sports, their Twitter account, basically posted, hey, look guys, we have these new purple outfits we've released. And if you read the comments that are underneath, I don't know if there's one person that was like, yay, thank you for this outfit, or this is awesome, another content update, you guys are doing great. I've never saw it one time. Never once have I ever seen that come up. But I saw a lot of hate. People are begging for this game to be updated, begging for EA to deliver a better product than they did. And I'm not going to join the chorus and just make, whine into your guys' ears about it, but I support those people. EA really did a number on us. I feel like, you have to know you're not delivering an MMA experience to MMA fans with this game. I mean, look at this ground game. And the fact that the devs are, happy with what they've done. Oh no, I forgot. Vicente Luque is up next, Ethan. My mistake. I should have picked him. Ethan says Vicente Luque is about to be champ. He certainly looks great. But keep in mind, he lost very recently to Stephen Thompson. I mean, that fight was not long ago. I mean, not very recently, but he's lost to Stephen Thompson. Coach, change the energy. Sounding more like Moni right now. Crack a joke. No, I had to say that, Ed. I had to say it. I had to get that off my chest, Ed, and I'm sorry. Sometimes I'm going to get serious. Sometimes I'm going to complain. I don't want to do it too much, but that had to get off my chest. We had to. Woo! Woo! Ethan, call me a chat again and see how fast. See how fast your whole entire YouTube account gets shut down. And that goes for you too, Ed. Say that you don't like what I'm talking about. Try to change the subject and see how fast you get banned from this whole platform. I don't care. I'm in that mood today. Wonderboy Leon got something to Saturday. Wonderboy Leon got something to Saturday. What do you mean, Wonderboy Leon? Wonderboy got something to say. Yes, that's right. Absolutely. Wonderboy. But Wonderboy, dude, he's 40. He's 37. You know, we saw him get knocked out. Oh, God. Okay, somebody call the... Call. Ed says, Coach, you scrub. Hey, Mrs. Heavy Hands, call YouTube. Yeah, call YouTube. Hold on, guys. I'm going to put it on mute real quick. I'm going to put this on mute real quick. I'll be right back. Yes, Mrs. Heavy Hands, put this, call YouTube, please, and tell them it's Ed20, ED20T, and tell them I want a full ban. No, permanent. I want his whole account terminated, and, I want his house raided as well. I want them to do a SWAT raid on his house to see if there's any drugs. I think he sounds like he's coked up and real aggressive. So tell him that. Yep, thank you. Within 24 hours. Welcome back to the stream, guys. Sorry, I had to handle some business. I had to go get some milk. Will So Serious says, his reason was I couldn't make the fight at the original time. He then proceeded to call me a Jan's very mature. Are you guys you're talking about your fight with Proto? It's all good. It's all good. Hey, that's the homie. Stop. Yeah, it's all good, man. It's all good. Ethan says he's not a boy. He's a 40-year-old virgin. Colby. Who was Colby talking about when he said that? Who was Colby coming to talk about? Oh no, Xavier Guerrero says I didn't mute. Oh no. So you guys all heard my plan. You guys all heard my plan. Welterweight, Tony Trill says welterweight only top 5 only want title shots except Wonderboy. He's ready whenever. Yeah, I like that, man. Oh, Colby said that about Thompson. Yes. You know, I can't support that. I love Wonderboy Thompson. I really do. I respect that guy. He's so cool. He's so respectful. And he's fun to watch fight. But I love what Tony Trill just said as well. Wonderboy's ready to fight everybody. He's not sitting there. He's like, he wants to fight anybody and everybody. And I like that, man. He's not trying to sit around and say, I've earned my shot. I'm going to wait. I like the fact that he knows, hey, I got 2 title shots. I got to work my way back. I lost twice. And shout out to him. Ethan says, shout out to Thompson. It was just funny. It is funny. Colby does have, I don't want to laugh at some of the things he says, but it's funny. He started out being corny, and he's gotten better. He really has gotten better at smack talking. And you know, the fact that he backs it up is what's actually cool. That's why Colby Covington is so popular, is that he can talk, and Conor McGregor, is that they talk smack, and Mike Tyson for that moment. A great fight to you, Lil Lenny. I don't remember what happened. Lil Lenny got the decision. Oh, I got destroyed by Lil Lenny. My God, I don't even remember what happened. Oh my gosh, Lil Lenny, you've officially stopped Coach Heavy Hands in his own game. Oh my goodness, that was just disrespectful. You are amazing for doing that. You've stepped your game up clearly. I don't even remember what happened, but you did your thing, Lil Lenny. Oh my God. MK Scorpion did it as well. Shout out to Little Lenny, our new champion of the stream. Welcome to Little Lenny's road to the top 100. So here we go. Tony Trill says it is gold. What is gold? He says Tony Trill says it is gold. What is gold exactly? Let me see what is gold. What is gold? Tony Trill says welterweight, whatever. What is gold exactly? I'm prelim now. Yes, you are. Colby realized he got the juice man, made all those comments about his hairline, and then Snoozeman shaved his head. Yeah, that did get to him. The ball jokes got to Usman. That was weird to see him admit it. I don't know if you watched the UFC Embedded, but Usman admitted that all the like receding hairline jokes actually got to him. And I'm shocked. I'm shocked that he would even care. Like, who cares? You're a guy. You're one of the best fighters in the world. You don't care about what your hair looks like? Please. What is this? Why would you care? But yeah, he definitely did. And if you guys, this interview has millions of views. Usman was doing analyst work before the Colby Covington fight. He was doing analyst work along with Rashad Evans and a couple other people, and they brought Colby up after a victory, and Usman lost his mind. He lost his mind. Will So Serious says, did he say that? What are you talking about? Did he say what? What is it that I said? I can't even remember that. Remember what it is that you're questioning if he actually said. But it was amazing how out he lost it. Yeah, Lil Lenny remembers it. Usman lost his mind. I thought Usman lost the fight there. Oh, yes, the hairline thing. He definitely said that. The only thing you're losing faster than your hairline is that Power Ranger belt. That's what Ethan just said it. Yes. Yeah, and then Will So Serious, he did. He said it during the Jorge buildup. Yes, he definitely, it's crazy. I mean, that actually got to him. And Colby got to him. Like I said, I thought Usman was going to lose that fight after I saw that interaction, because Usman never behaved that way. Yeah, Usman is so composed. He's so normally under control. It almost seemed like he didn't have it. The fight in him, but the fire came out. He kept swearing. I mean, he was working. He was at work. You know, we all look at that and like, oh, look at them going back. That guy was working. We've not seen him as an analyst very much since that happened. I mean, I think he's done it since, but he was really regularly being an analyst. And I think he got pulled away from that responsibility. Maybe obviously that title run is going to do that to you. So he's obviously putting more focus on being a champion than an analyst, but still, it is interesting that he was gotten to. And I hope he doesn't show his card again. I hope he's been through the Colby press grinder, and he can calm down, because, he really shouldn't be susceptible to that type of talk. So Ed 20 says he said he got comments online about his hairline, forehead, and all stemmed from Colby's initial comments. Everybody jumped on it. Absolutely. He says, I know he wouldn't lose. He's waiting his whole life in front of his dad. Yeah, that was a big one. That was a lot. Oh, that's right. Vicente Luque. Oh my God, Ethan, I have used and abused you, my friend. I have used and abused you. I owe Ethan a Vicente Luque fight. And shout out to everybody that's in here. I appreciate you so much for joining us for some UFC 4. I've got our schedule up for, sorry about that. Let's get into welterweight. I gotta deliver an exciting Vicente Luque fight for our boy, young Precious Huddy. Vicente Luque has got to be selected. Let's get it going. Shout out to Little Eddie. This fight is dedicated to young Ethan. Coach, you bum. Ethan's been asking for Luque for the last 20 minutes. At 20, I don't even know how you're still typing in the chat. I thought we worked on a suspension. I'm going to have to follow up with Google's Eric Schmidt. So here we go. Getting it in with Jorge Masvidal, who was cheating, by the way. That I looked at. You're not supposed to pour that kind of water on your head. He did. He got the cheat hit out of him, and it was photographed. He got the cheating was photographed, which is amazing. Will So Serious says Luque versus Masvidal would be a great fight. It would be a fun fight to watch, but Will So Serious, I would pick Vicente to starch. Masvidal. I only, Ed 20 says, I only think getting suspended or raised is your hairline, Coachy. How dare you, sir? Ethan says, it's all fun and games until Luque pulls up to Coach's house. That's right. It is all fun and games. Then it's like, sir, what happened? Luque wins. I like Masvidal. Yeah, I think Vicente Luque wins this fight. I think if we were watching this fight in real life, Vicente Luque wins. Especially after that Nate performance. Yeah, I think so. Xavier Guerrero says, you won't know what I'm talking about, but I got more than 10 kill bombs on Fortnite at Misty Meadows. What does that mean? I don't know what that is. What's the significance of getting that, Xavier Guerrero? Because I need killers on my team. I need people that are going to get W's for me in Fortnite and in Apex. We got 2 killers already, but the more killers I have, the better. Chiesa is a good one as well, to be fair. Good shout out. I don't like Michael Chiesa. I'm not a big fan of Michael Chiesa. It's not I don't like him. I just not that excited for him. More than 10 kills. Okay, that makes sense. Bilal and out of prime Woodley. Resume is awful. You're talking about Vicente Luque. Chiesa is a dark horse in the division, I think. I'd like to see him get a decent name. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of Michael Chiesa, but that doesn't mean that I don't want to see him fight somebody. Like, he's earned it. Why isn't he getting a name? Ethan says, does anybody enjoy Chiesa? I don't know. I mean, Chiesa, I'm not going to call him a bum, Ethan, but yeah, I don't get excited for a Chiesa fight. But, Ethan, you can't deny that Michael Chiesa deserves a big name. Like, let's get him up there. You have him as an analyst. He's on TV. I mean, I know that these aren't factors that we're playing into. He's got a win streak, but he lays on people. He does, but get him in there with somebody. This was like John Fitch. At 20, anybody... Yes, Lil Lenny, I agree. Boring fighter, in my opinion, as well. But... look at this. John Fitch was also a boring fighter who was on a winning streak, fought Johnny Hendricks, who had the skills to bring it. Johnny Hendricks knocked him out. Didn't Wonderboy embarrass Luque? Nobody wants to fight Chiesa because a win gets you nothing. And if you lose, it will be an unexciting loss. Yeah, if you lose, it's going to be awful. It will be an ugly loss. Luque is a dark horse, not some bum named Chiesa. Even a Vicente Luque Michael Chiesa fight, that should be the lowest named Chiesa fights. But I find that fight would be interesting. That could be an interesting fight at 170. Bro, you just said Chiesa is a dark horse. That says your fight IQ itself. No, I don't think so. I think a lot of people say Chiesa is still capable, although boring, still capable of getting the W's that he needs. Shout out to Luque, who just gave us that win. You guys, we are coming up on 80 minutes, an hour and a half, which is a nice long stream of UFC. Let's get a ranked match in. I had a ranked match and it just looked ugly. So we're 21-5 right now is our record. It's been rough out here in these streets, getting back into the swing of things. I really wish I didn't fight. I might not fight at those lower divisions anymore. It's just too much. I hate it. Chiesa ain't getting a name. He got RDA off the back of fighting Diego Sanchez, didn't he? He got done nicely. Yes, he did. Diego Wilson Sears says, I know you're upset for your boy, Callum, but it's done. I thought you were talking to me. I was like, what? No. Oh, 'cause you guys are going back and forth. Oh, you guys, calm down. Or don't. Or... Ethan doesn't even play on PS4. You guys should scrap it out. Or just talk it out, whatever. People are going to have disagreements. It's going to happen. But we are going to do this ranked fight. Try to get a win in before we go today. We're going up against Sean O'Malley, who is Aguilar X777. Chiesa is a horrible matchup for people, but he's awful to watch. That's why he ain't getting rewarded. He is rewarded though. They have him, and I don't even understand why he's an analyst. I don't get it. I don't get why Michael Chiesa is an analyst. Why is he there versus a number of other guys that can articulate their thoughts very well, that can speak to what they're seeing in the game and help explain what we're watching? There's a lot of guys that can do that. And I'm not saying Michael Chiesa is incompetent or that he can't do that, but man. Will So Serious says, someone who's beating would push you into title contention. He's looked very good at welterweight. Yes, exactly. You beat Michael Chiesa, you should be in title contention. He should be that. Right now, that's who he should be at welterweight. That should launch you up top. This guy is doing a lot of spinning SHIT. Kind of getting on my nerves. Fabia is an amazing matchup. I think that would be a tight fight. Joshua Fabia actually... It might be a little much for Chiesa because if you're going to the school of self-awareness, you are armed with knowledge that not a lot of fighters have. Joshua Fabia is one of a kind and known to have defeated 50 former UFC fighters in one night. Of course, after heavy meditation. Wow. I thought he got that. I was confused. I was like, how did he get that? You're maining Sean at 135 now. No, I'm not Sean. I am not Sean at 20. I am Henry Cejuch. Masvidal versus Leon Wonderboy versus Burns. Winner of Chiesa. Luque Magni Bilal. Wow, he has... Dude, I like... hey, I'm co-signing that. Tony Trill, I just read that. Read Trill's breakdown and tell me what there is to disagree with how the flow of this division should go, forbidding any injury. Tell me why that doesn't happen. Is Chiesa booked to fight somebody? No, not right now. Why don't you use Aljo? He's better. I don't know why. I feel like he has pillow hands in this game. I feel like Aljo has pillow hands. He does not hit hard enough, and I don't throw high volume, Ethan. So if he's a light striker and I'm not high volume, I'm just not doing enough damage on the feet to, you'll start to see a lot of decision losses. Respect to this guy. I need to get better at this game. I need to get back into this game. Luque is starching that bum. Which bum? If Wonderboy loses, he'll fight Jorge next. Yeah, I don't want to see Wonderboy lose. That's a comeback story I want to see. Ethan says, you think Henry hits hard? In this game, he does. Yeah, in this game, Henry Cejudo hits very hard. His power is very high. Oh, golly, this guy is really good. I mean, it looked really bad there, but you can see he was ready for everything I was doing. Every single thing, whether I was going high or low, he was ready for it. Aguilar, this guy was just absolutely waiting. He was waiting for my takedown. He was waiting for my, he changed his stance to prepare for the Osotogari. That move right there. What about Sandhagen? You've never used him. Yeah, okay, so that I need to get better at. I've been starched with Sandhagen. I like Sandhagen's length. So yeah, you're right. Ethan, that's a guy I need to try. Got a feeling Luque's going to gas in 6 minutes and it'll be a snoozer. Chesa's going to lean against the fence. Luque's a pretty big guy. I don't know if that's going to happen. For sure, Cejudo's got the power. He finished Cruz Dillashaw under 3. Combined, both they got crazy health sets. Yeah, he should have power. He should have the ability to stop people because of that history. I just don't think his hands are really heavy, too. I don't think his hands should be as heavy as they at least feel to me. Ethan wants a Sandhagen. Okay, we're going to end the night with a Sandhagen pick. If that helps, and then his health sets are BS. Oh, God. At 20 saying that out of context coaches that I like. Oh, my God. I got to be scared saying anything. That's a dark one, Ed. That gave you the chills. This isn't a question to the coach, but to chat. But to the chat, how long have you been with Coach? Nice end the night with Sandman. We will definitely go and try out Sandman, who I don't know that I've ever been, but I will try him out. I'll definitely get a feel, give him a spin. Ah! There you go. It was a good round. After this, yes, I agree. Tony Trill will finish the night with a little bit of Corey Sandhagen. I like that idea. A little Corey Sandhagen showcase, so to speak. I mean, this is a great stream today, guys. We had Mrs. Heavy Hands make her debut against Will. Prove that she's better than me because she knocks out Lil Lenny, and then Lil Lenny turns around and just destroys me. Little Sandhagen content is what I like. There you go. Here we go. Not these wrestlers, coach. Yeah, I know. I'm a wrestler, though. Dude, she smoked me. Little Lenny, I saw it in her eyes. I saw the fire. Mrs. Heavy Hands came out here. I said, can you play this game real quick? She's like, yeah, let me think about it. And next thing I know, she came out of the back with a mouthpiece and some MMA gloves on. I said, this is a game. Nobody wants to fight you, honey. She's like, I don't care. I'm ready. And she beat Lil Lenny with the MMA gloves on and a mouthpiece in. And then she punched me as she got up. It was unreal. Said, stop being a P word. All of those things happened. Oh! There we go. Coach paints an image in your head. Yes, yes, yes. I infect you with my crazy. That's what just happened right there. I hope I painted a picture. But that's the type of stuff I do to make myself laugh throughout the day. That's what I'm thinking about. When I'm in a meeting, looking serious, nodding my head, you've got some chart up, I'm looking at some numbers. That's the type of stuff that's going on in my head because I'm bored. So here we go. We're going to go finish the night. Respect to this fighter, man. He's a lot of respect. Notice how Coach groaned when he shot for that takedown. Yes, because I needed to get the takedown. I needed that takedown, my friend. So here we go. We're going to wrap up the night with a beautiful Sandhagen showcase. Try to make it nice and fun and exciting for everyone involved. We're Division 15 right now. I'm going to do a little bit of work after the stream, I think, to maybe shore up some points. I don't know why. It goes to show you how many different games we've been playing. I need to get back at UFC 4. Literally, Ethan says, just imagine Mrs. Heavy Hands bossing Coach around. The coach being a simp, Francis locked in the basement, and his neighbor upstairs against Khabib. Yes, that is a wild time, right? God forbid whoever lives outside of these neighbors, you know. So here we go. We're going to do a quick fight. Corey Sandhagen is what has been requested to wrap up the night officially. And we're going to do it because the stream wants it. And so the team's going to get it. The team's going to get what they want. Miss calls the shots. That's right. Miss shot caller. Where? Oh, no. Oh, my goodness. You know what, guys? I got to slow down. I got to pay attention to what I'm doing because I just am not doing that. Corey Sandhagen fights at a bantamweight. Coach definitely gets given an allowance since the missus controls the accounts. Hey, I don't think there's anything wrong with that. If somebody in your relationship, boyfriend or girlfriend, wife, you should probably be have financial ties, legal financial ties. So if your wife or the husband needs to be what is going on? I just picked welterweight. Needs to be the holder of the purse strings. So be it. Some people are awful at spending money, and they will bankrupt you both if you don't control the pocketbook. Are you guys watching this? I'm not having a seizure. You saw me just do this, right? You guys all just saw me select bantamweight. I'm backing out. It says bantamweight right there. Oh, I see what I did. I see what I did wrong. Oh, boy. Attention to detail, my friends. Attention to detail. That was our problem. Oh my gosh. That was the problem. Let's go. You got it on welterweight. I had it on, not on welterweight. I was going for, it was a different weight class. Hold on, guys. 1 second. I'm sorry about this background noise. Yeah, we had... At that time, you guys might have just heard a circus going on. That was my wife deciding to blast whatever nonsense she's listening to. Corey Sandhagen has been requested. And I'll tell you guys something. If my wife ever spends money without my permission, I'm going to get mad. I run this house. Back to playing video games. Last fight of the evening. And by the way, I say what I want. I say everything I want. The only reason why I'm whispering is because I've got something in my throat. I don't care what she hears. I am this. This is CNN. Yes, Ed 20. This is CNN. We're about to wrap up the stream against Piotr Yan. Which one is Ethan rooting for? ASMR time. Guerrero pointed that out before. That's hilarious that you said that. ASMR time. Yes, I'm playing a video game right now. Can you hear the buttons clicking? Because the games are so much fun. I thought the ASMR content was exclusive to the OnlyFans, Coach. No, we want to make everything free. Okay, Ethan requested, this is how confused we are. Ethan requested Corey Sandhagen. He got Corey Sandhagen, and now he's rooting for my opponent because it's Piotr Yan. Look at what he's done to me. When Coach says Piotr, I swear he looks at the ceiling while doing that. Why do you feel that? Why do you feel I look at the ceiling when I say his name? Piotr. Как дела? Спасибо. До свидания. До свидания. Как дела? Это мне. Это мне. That's as much Russian as I can do for you, folks. Coach, what am I eating for dinner? I'm eating more Mexican food. I think we're gonna eat some Mexican food here, and just eat some more Dennis. Where is Dennis Poor? It just sounds like it. I get it. Ethan says, where is Dennis? I don't know. Dennis Poor didn't make it tonight. I'm a little bit shocked. I don't know if Dennis Poor likes UFC that much. Tony Trill says Yan is meta. Yeah, dude. Piotr Yan is insane. They really did. I didn't understand just how good Piotr is in this game, but it's insane. Ethan wants the flying knee. We got to set that up. We're going to set up the flying knee and try to deliver it. Yeah, Dennis is an MK guy. Which, to your point, where somebody was saying, it really helps to diversify the games you're showing. UFC is an okay game. I was complaining about it before, but it is the best we've got. But there's a small audience of people. We've met so many cool people by playing different games. I love it. Pressure boxing is the meta right now. Yeah, it's not just the meta right now. It's the whole game. Ethan says, your MK is at 60%. Ethan is downloading Mortal Kombat. We are going to have Ethan as a sparring partner here, folks. I guess, and he'll be the resident Rain expert. Ethan is going to be our Rain guy. But yes, as I said, if you guys haven't had a chance yet to follow me on Twitter, I've got the week's schedule up for games that we're playing later in the week, just to let you know what's coming up. Coach, what games are you playing later on in the week? Oh, don't worry, young lady. We're going to play UFC Force today, Mortal Kombat, and we're having Tekken Tuesday tomorrow. Wednesday we're off, UFC 4 and Street Fighter on Thursday, Apex Legends and Mortal Kombat. UFC 4 and Apex on Saturday. We're going to change, either add a day or change a couple of the games out, because I do want to play Fortnite. Fortnite will be premiering this week, and maybe even a game called Soul Calibur. I don't know. We will see, folks. We don't want to just... MK is on here several times. We're streaming MK at least 3 times this week. MK has become... It might have become one of my favorite games. I just love it. I love Mortal Kombat. It's so much fun. Ethan says, or Ed20 says, am I streaming again today? Not today. We're going to be streaming twice tomorrow, but today we're not streaming. I'm going to take a couple more breaks in the schedule than usual I'm going to try to upload stuff. Lil Lenny says Soul Calibur. Okay, Soul Calibur, it seems to be really desired. Oh, this guy quit. This guy couldn't take the pressure, and so he quit. He quit, and he left us mid-game, my friends. I appreciate you being here. I'm going to take... Woo! It's a wrap! I'm taking it. I'm taking that one. He was scared. He was scared of the Sandman. He couldn't handle that pressure, and we absolutely delivered, my friends. I appreciate each and every one of you for being here. We're going to come back tomorrow with more stream, more team. There's been more UFC added to the schedule this week. For those of you that felt that I was fading away from the game, we're coming back. Ethan says, next UFC stream, we're going to need that Sanhagen knee. You're going to get it, Ethan. You're going to get what you guys desire. We got a spar coach. We got a spar coach. Take him down. Yes, that's right. We got a spar. What time tomorrow? Xavier Guerrero. Tomorrow we'll get started around the same time, between 4:30 and 5:30. We're going to do that between 4:30 and 5:30. And so, you guys, once again, I appreciate each and every one of you for being here, and I'll hope to see you tomorrow. And until then, you should know what's coming up next, because I know what's coming up next. I'm finna catch you on the flip side. Peace. Abba. Who wants to fight Tony Trill?